Hi everyone, welcome back to this tutorial about Scratch. In this particular episode, we're just going to look at how to code our animation so that we can see it working. So last time you joined us, we had this sprite called Ben, and we looked at costume designs. So as you can see, I've been working on the costume design for Ben. I've added a little paddle there in his hand. I've also modified his position, movements. So we've got Ben in 4 different positions. Okay. So what we're going to do next is we're going to add some code on the top left-hand side to make Ben, to animate Ben so that he moves through those 4 different positions. In order to start off in Scratch, all the animations and programs start with this green flag here. So we're going to click on Events, and we're going to start the event by clicking on When Green Flag Clicked, drag it across to our coding canvas, and then drop that there. So that will start the program. Now you notice the curve on the top. That means nothing else can happen before this code, but underneath you've got this little wedge. We can click other snippets of code, other blocks of code in there. So the next code I want is related to Ben's costume. So that's the way Ben looks. So we're going to choose the purple option here on the left, purple menu option called looks, and we're going to go down to find the switch costume block and click that next to it. And we're going to have Ben start off in costume number 1 because that's the first position of his skill. We can then possibly wait for the next one. So we're going to use a control block, which is orange. And we're going to add wait for 1 second. Just click and drag. When you see the gray part, that's when you know it's going to click together. So that's the gray shadow. And then back to looks. We go back to switch costume. Click that together. This time we're going to choose costume number 2. All right, so we can change that costume option from there. Now you can carry on doing that repeatedly to build up your 4 costumes, or if you want a shortcut, what we do is right click the topmost looks block and we click duplicate, and it automatically attaches those blocks to my mouse pointer so I can go back and connect them underneath and simply change the costumes, Ben 3 and Ben 4. Once you've finished, test out your program by clicking the green flag. So let's see what happens with this one. Fantastic, and you can see the nice follow through at the end for those skills. Okay, thank you very much for watching that tutorial. In the next tutorial, we'll look at how we can add some audio files and some other parts to this project.